Imagine standing in the middle of downtown San Francisco. It's one of the most expensive, tech-powered cities in the world, and realizing that you've walked 3 full blocks without seeing a single open store. Not one. You think it's fine, I'll order online, but even that's not guaranteed. Orders vanish into the void, fake products arrive in their place, and some people even lose access to their bank accounts over a pair of sneakers. In 2025, across more cities than you'd expect, buying cooking oil, basic medicine, or even a loaf of bread has become a frustrating task. How is this happening in a country known for Amazon, Walmart, AI delivery systems, and same-day shipping? Why are there now urban centers where people can't buy anything, neither in-store nor online? Today, we take you through 10 U.S. cities where shopping has become a broken experience, where people are trapped between shuttered stores and unreliable e-commerce. And if you think this doesn't affect you, wait until the end. You might be surprised how close this story hits to home. Number 1, San Jose, California, the tech capital where you can't buy sandals. In the center of Silicon Valley, where the biggest tech companies are shaping global commerce, locals struggle to buy sandals or rice in their own neighborhoods. Why? Because Walmart and Target pulled out. Stores are closing faster than new ones can open. An ex-Amazon engineer said, "I helped build this system. Now I rely on my grandson to order basic groceries because I don't know how to use the apps." Since 2020, over 35% of independent stores in downtown San Jose have disappeared. Ironically, in the city that built online shopping, older residents are cut off from it. But libraries and senior centers are stepping in, offering free workshops to teach safe, simple ways to shop online. It's a start. But when the city of the future forgets its past, what future is left? Number 2, Jackson, Mississippi, the capital where there's nothing left to buy. In Jackson, the capital of Mississippi, the largest Walmart shut down in 2023 and took the community's last remaining reliable store with it. One elderly woman said, "The bus doesn't come to my street. My nephew had to miss work just to drive me to the market an hour away." Without phones, without nearby stores, and without transportation, many Jackson residents are stranded, literally. And online, useless. 60% of Mississippi seniors say they don't feel safe ordering online. Some nonprofits are stepping in with mobile markets and volunteer delivery programs, but Jackson's story reminds us, even in capital cities, access to basic shopping is becoming a luxury. Number 3, Chicago, Illinois, the retail giant shrinking block by block. The Windy City has always been a retail powerhouse, but now Walgreens is closing stores, Target is retreating, and Walmart says it can't sustain operations in key neighborhoods. From 2021 to 2024, 17% of Chicago's retail space in low-income areas disappeared. For many, a safe shopping trip now means traveling over 40 minutes or gambling with unreliable online services. One teacher said, "My hand sanitizer never arrived. I just want to live a normal life," but even that's difficult now. Still, residents are responding. Pop-up markets in libraries, church basements, and local startup platforms are trying to bring convenience back to the community, but is it enough to replace what's been lost? Number 4, Albuquerque, New Mexico, a city running out of baby formula. Albuquerque is now classified as a retail desert. 1 in 4 families has no access to a store within 5 miles. Amazon Prime takes up to 10 days. Local stores closed. And in the South Valley, a new mother waited over a week for baby formula that never came. She eventually had to rely on a friend to drive 2 hours to Santa Fe just to get milk. That's not a service gap, that's a crisis. Gas stations and churches are stepping in as emergency hubs, but Albuquerque shows what happens when basic needs are ignored in modern cities. Number 5, Seattle, Washington, where the future leaves the elderly behind. Seattle, the birthplace of Amazon Go, promised a future where shopping was seamless. But what about those who can't use an app? One elderly woman stood outside an Amazon Go store but couldn't get in. No app, no QR code, no help. She went home with nothing. By 2025, 70% of Amazon Go stores in Seattle were shut down. And still, 60% of local grocery stores have disappeared too. A city full of innovation forgot the people who built it. Thankfully, West Seattle has started small, human-first markets. No QR codes, just neighbors helping neighbors, because progress without people isn't progress at all. Number 6, Detroit, Michigan, where cash means nothing if there's nowhere to spend. Detroit, once a symbol of rebirth, is now seeing new convenience stores open and close within 2 years. A man in his 50s says he now takes 2 buses, 2 hours total, just to buy milk. Online ordering isn't an option. No credit card, no delivery. Detroit's neighborhoods are trapped in a cycle. No stores, no spending, more closures, more job losses. But there's hope. Programs like Shop Detroit, mobile food markets, and mini malls are fighting back. They're small solutions, but they're real. And they're coming from the people, not the top. Number 7, San Francisco, California, a high-tech desert of empty shells. Finally, back to San Francisco, where million-dollar apartments overlook vacant storefronts. Nordstrom gone, Whole Foods gone, Walgreens vanished. Over 20 major chains have pulled out from downtown in just 2 years. 24% of retail space is now empty, the highest in city history. One resident joked, "I live next to Salesforce Tower, but I have to wait 3 days for dish soap to be shipped from another state." That's not just inconvenient, it's absurd. A symbol of wealth disconnected from everyday needs. Weekend pop-up stores and community-run retail apps are trying to fill the gap. But this city's crisis is a warning for the nation. Number 8, Cleveland, Ohio, where even the elderly fear online orders. Cleveland is another city where retail is collapsing, but the twist here? Online shopping is no better. A 72-year-old man recently lost $900 0 cents trying to buy a blood pressure monitor for his wife. The package, an empty box. In 2024 alone, nearly 40% of Ohio seniors had a bad online shopping experience. That's nearly half of all elderly people being scammed, tricked, or ignored. In a city once proud of its neighborhood stores where shopkeepers knew your name and trust was built over decades, that network has vanished. People now rely on group buys and neighborhood alerts just to shop safely. Communities are forced to rebuild what was once taken for granted. If you've ever been burned by an online purchase, you're not alone, and your story might help others avoid the same fate. So what now? From Portland to Detroit, we're not looking at isolated incidents, we're watching a slow erosion of daily life, a future where shopping becomes a luxury, even if you live in a rich city. If your city still has open stores, support them, buy local, because every purchase is more than just a transaction, it's a stand for survival. This video is based on real reports, public data, and community voices. It's not financial advice, it's a wake-up call. A reminder that convenience is not guaranteed, and the small stores we ignore today might be the lifelines we need tomorrow. If this message matters to you, like, comment, and share. Let's spread awareness before the places we rely on are gone too.